Bara walked along the boulevard. Above her head, gentle gusts blew through layers of whispering leaves. Those with the lightest grip let go and cut red and gold traces through the air before settling soundlessly on the pavement below. The sun still shone brightly, but a pale moon had crested the horizon. It was a lovely evening, but Bara walked alone, not another living soul. An empty town at a time when the residents of Windfall were usually rushing home for dinner. How strange. But then there was a very insistent tug on her sleeve. Bara looked down. A little girl of maybe 4 or 5 years old looked back up. She wore a red peacoat with a matching beret. Curls, not far off the shade of Bara's own strawberry blonde, scooped down and just brushed her collar. Dark glasses with white frames, heart-shaped, hid her eyes. The girl said nothing, but a single tear escaped from below the plastic rims and trailed down a plump cheek. "Are you lost?" Bara asked. "Do you want me to help you find your mummy?" The little girl nodded and held out her hand. Bara reached out but was jostled from behind before her fingers could take hold. The street was full now. A steady stream of men and women pushed and shoved as they passed. Most peculiar, they all wore sunglasses. When Bara looked down again, the little girl was gone. The tot now stood under the shade of an oak tree, a few meters away. A tall man, made even taller by a black top hat, had her by the arm and she struggled to get free. Something told Bara he wasn't the girl's father. A protective spirit surged in her. She fought her way through the crowd and threw her slight 16-year-old body at his massive frame. The man merely stepped back, but he did let go of the girl. "Run!" The girl didn't hesitate. Her short legs took flight and she disappeared into the crowd. Bara would get no chance for escape. Dark gloved hands reached out and took hold of her shoulders. She looked up, opened her mouth to protest, but never uttered a word, because under the brim of the man's top hat were 2 empty black holes where his eyes should have been. Sudden terror squeezed her throat shut, and her face screwed up in revulsion. It wasn't just the eyeless sockets. His eyelids quivered, and for a moment, something that shouldn't be there, rolled inside his skull in waves of shiny black. The man gave out a wry smile and let out a chuckle that cracked with charge. His black hands moved up from her shoulders and took hold of her throat. His fingers stiffened. The realization hit. He's going to kill me.